And especially if you had a tenant there, being green, you're like, listen, we can buy it right now. We get paid next month, baby.
Right.
You know, like that excitement you get. I just know it because, you know, I lived it. You know, so you get the excitement. We get paid right away. He pays $800 a month. Boom, you know, so you get that, and you're like, let's go get it.
In the business, that's called a CC deal, close and collect.
Correct. Close and collect.
Right.
You know?
So for him, for that statement right there, for a green investor getting turnkey, eyes are open. CC. Why not?
Yeah, close and collect.
Why not?
Still close and collect. On paper, it's amazing. I buy this property. I pay.
You said the key word.
90K. You know, the rent is $1,000 a month. My mortgage is $750. My property management is this. You know, at the end of the day, I'm collecting, you know, $200, $150 a month. And, you know, it's just residual income. Simple as that. On paper.
Until you find out that person hasn't paid in 3 months.
Right. Especially during like this environment with, you know, COVID. We're obviously we're on the back end of it, Lord willing. But you know, on paper, it's what it sounds like. And that's the biggest, I would say the biggest hiccup, the biggest con about buying a turnkey property is unfortunately, but we talk real here, is how many people have taken advantage of the masses by saying, I have a turnkey property, produced turnkey numbers on paper, and none of those numbers, and they're not really actual facts, right? Even when you just talk to people who are even seasoned and you tell them I have turnkey anything, they're like, I don't deal with that. It's a scheme, or it's a this, it's a that, because it's already, it's like a preconceived notion that anything that's turnkey is too good to be true.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they just put certain numbers on paper. Like, you know, people are buying properties that are worth, you know, 80% of what they're putting on paper. The rent amounts are 120, 130% of what they should be. And then when you buy it, because I'm the turnkey buyer, the green guy, I overpaid. And the rent that I was supposed to be collecting is higher than it really should be. So it's not going to be sustainable. And then now when I have it, now it's my problem.
So let me ask you a question. And this is a question that they ask me every time. When you say turnkey, do I have to do any maintenance on that property?
Loaded question.
It's a loaded question.
Ideally, when you buy a turnkey property, the theory in that is that no, you do not have to do any maintenance.
The theory. Thank you. Yes.
The theory in that is that you're buying a property that essentially, that's why it's called turnkey. You put the key in the front door, you open the lock, you walk in, you close the door, you live there, and that's it. There's nothing else to do.
What's the reality?
Reality is that that's not reality. and let me be clear. It depends on what type of turnkey operation you're dealing with, right?